Hey guys, it's me, Kristy Lee. Today is Thursday, March 2nd. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be talking about the Mandela Effect. Mandela Effect. So if you've spent any amount of time on YouTube, you've probably seen these videos in your recommended feed. I first learned about this when the whole controversy was going on about the Berenstain Bears. And that one kind of threw me for a loop for a little bit. But I do watch the videos occasionally because I do find it fun. It's entertaining for me to, entertain the possibility that there could be alternate universes and alternate timelines and things like that. So I do occasionally watch some of these. And I came across one the other day from a guy who was talking about Morton salt. And this one caught my attention because when I became an adult and I was out shopping for salt, I was looking for Morton's salt with an apostrophe S, and I only found Morton. And I thought, oh, well, I just must have gotten it wrong all these years. Well, he was saying that it used to be Morton's, but then it was Morton. And then it switched back. And he was showing clips of labels with both the apostrophe S and without. And he was saying that at this point in time, he feels like that we're on a certain timeline where we can see both of them, or there's like some glitch in the system. And a lot of the time, these videos, they just seem silly to me because they'll be talking about things like how certain logos have changed. For example, the Ford logo or the VW logo or things like that. And I'm always like, companies change their logos from time to time. They're always updating, they want to modernize things. And plus you're finding information on Google. So Google is kind of like an open source thing, right? People are constantly updating blogs, uploading photos. So it's constantly changing. And he was saying that a month ago, he couldn't find anything on Google with an apostrophe S, and now he can. So I'm just thinking it's a good possibility that it's just been added over time. Or the fact that search engines work so that the more people are searching for things, the more likely those things are going to show up when you actually search for them. So I took it upon myself to debunk this Mandela Effect theory on Morton salt. And I started looking through images, and I was able to find both Morton without the S and Morton with the apostrophe S. And then I went a step further, and I started following Morton Salt on Instagram. I went to their website, and I also reached out to the company, and I sent them a personal email asking them about when and why they changed their labels from saying Morton's with an apostrophe S to Morton with no S. And I have some images here that I'm going to share with you and some emails back and forth. And I want you to take a look at it because something interesting has happened. All right, so when I first started searching out Morton salt, most of what I found was just photographs and images showing only Morton salt. Occasionally someone had typed it in as Morton's in their descriptions, but then I started coming across other photos and things like that that included the Morton's with the apostrophe S. I also went to Instagram and found Morton salt. I visited their website, and you can see here where I circled different instances where they were using different terms. So I wrote on their Instagram account asking them when they had changed their labels from saying Morton's to Morton without the S. I then sent an email to Morton Salt Company themselves, and some of these images you'll see are actually from Instagram's, Morton Salt's Instagram account, like this one here, where they reference Morton's as well. And then others, they reference Morton without an S. So I sent an email to the company. Someone got back to me the following day saying that they have no record of their label or packaging ever having said Morton's with an apostrophe S. You'll see that email in just a minute. So I told her, or the person, that I would include some photos showing both the Morton's with apostrophe S and Morton without the S. And later that day, They got back to me and basically said that they're stumped. They don't know what's going on. That they had in fact checked their own website and seen references made to both Morton and Morton's with apostrophe S, and that they were getting in touch with their archive team to figure out what's going on. So, what do you think, guys? Because I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I looked up the history of the company. I searched everywhere that I possibly could to figure out when and or why they would have changed it from Morton's to Morton. And some of these ads are older. So I was thinking maybe originally it was Morton's and then they, just decided to drop the S and make it simple, Morton Salt. But like I said, and you can see in these emails here, that even the people working at the company right now have no record of it originally being Morton's. I saw pictures of the factory and everything like that that just said Morton. So I don't really know what to think about it. Let me know what you guys think. Have you done any research on this? What can you tell me? It's interesting, is it not?